good. But what is best in life?
The open steppe, free thoughts, falcons at your wrist, and the wind in your hair.
Wrong! Conan, what is best in life?
To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of your women.
That is good. That is good.
Hey there, imaginary friends. Now, okay, I guess this is manageable. I left the calendar open. Okay, let's do it like this. Later on I will take care of the essentials. Unlike the guy in the clip, I will have to leash my thoughts and not let them run wild, run free in the open steppes of the stream. So let's try and be on point. But before that, let's take care of some stuff. First, let's go here, put it at 20, let's say 25. Nice and easy. Now you still have a couple of days till the Brewfest ends, which will be important later on, and I missed the Harvest Festival. Not that it matters except for stream. And now to go into options and make this a bit more enjoyable. More and more we have more stuff to do. Maybe I'll stop doing this. The one time when the clip sound was low, it triggered me a lot. But I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, first about the clip, I was, whenever I think I don't know what to do with the intros anymore, I get a bunch of ideas, and usually I wanted to use something on point or relatively unknown for you to get what I mean, because I often use some descriptive language and some references. But this one is a cult movie and a cult clip. There are others, of course, Riddle of Steel and stuff like that. And this movie is referenced. There was something else that I forgot, but in Badlands and in Zul Votel Drak, there was something else, yeah, and that cinematic and that tree crucifixion of, is it Grom? I think so. Of course, Kagath and what's his name? Kilrock are of course the best ones. Now yeah, well, audio and yeah, I messed up. Okay, now do we okay, now we can focus and on the stream. So as you can see, this is the timeline. I went into the clip now to go into the main reason why I hurried with the stream relatively, and I guess I can hear the music, although I have turned it down quite a bit louder than you. Maybe it's for the better because I will speak louder. It's late at night now. I stayed up late and decided to stream. Not the perfect time and the circumstances, and I was triggered today, but let's, like I said, try to keep those thoughts on a leash. So it's almost 1 o'clock now. At least it's not Wednesday morning, or I mean AM. Yeah. Not a clickbait, free goggles, literally free goggles. I will not move, maybe I'll move later on and show you. On the entrance of the Brewfest, on the left, there's that Hungarian Magyar orc, and you just talk to him and get yourself some free goggles. That synth brew, I wrote it down in the community tab, but I mean, nobody watches the streams either, but I am guessing this will be a bit more visible. And yeah, it's FOMO, so especially for free to play some free goggles, it doesn't say anything, but when you take them you get the appearance. I mean, that synth brew is whack, but it is what it is. So there you go. Okay, let's yeah, you got a couple more days. 3, I guess. We missed this.
Alas, must true love ever remain out of Rico reach? Yes.
I don't want to bother with it, so let's see if we can find some way to go about it. So yeah, let's first go into the Brewfest. As I said, that's it. You go, talk to the guy, take the goggles, and you have a cosmetic transmog for you for free. 3 days left. I wrote it down in the community tab, but like I said, it's even less visible there. And one time I spent a lot of time and nerves making those cloth engineering goggles for transmog, but I thought I'll be able to use it on cloth wearers. That's what it said, but apparently not. You need engineering too. So that was a fucking waste of time and money and resources and nerves and everything. But this one works a lot better. Nice Yeah. As you can see, I got the other ones too. But those were something else. Look at me. That's for the dislike. So I let it. So nice goggles, much easier and much more useful than those engineering ones, and I mean, if you know life, it maybe you have the chance for the other ones. There are another ones. The ones I shown are 100. The other ones are 200. I didn't get those. I mean, it's especially much more easy on the NA. But you know, on EU we had to pay the price, but at least now nobody here drunk drives anymore. Everything is perfectly safe, you know, removing that quest. I mean, also we need to congratulate the awesome game development capabilities of WoW. You know, the idea to just remove that quest is incredible, you know. Some top-notch development skills there, you know, removing the quest and that's it. That's why I don't have more than one of that Volpeting pet on EU and have 3 on NA. But even without that, with that eating quest and stuff like that, you might be able to do it. I wanted to do it the easy way, and for the 100 ones just do those invasions events, I guess. But after some time, I'm trying to think what else I wanted to say, but like I said, after some time I'm guessing people were going all out. I wanted to, you know, gradually do it, but after a week or so there was no one left, so I was soloing the events. It can be done, but there will be people after to just pick up the quest. I guess that's normal too. And I don't know if they added something else, but you know, extra loot, that's nice, but I'm quite sure not what. I guess it's not just the new stuff. There is that things going on in the Dragon Isles, so I that's nice. And I'm guessing that's what people did, you know, they did that stuff and got the currency, and they stopped showing up for here. No need to. Yeah, about the
must
Rico.
true love ever remain out of Rico reach?
Strangely, there are more people here now than during the day, and this is
Greetings, young one. Yes. Greetings, young one. Alas, must true love ever remain out of Rico reach?
okay. Back to the. I will not say it. Autism. So, of course, I will. I decided unsuccessfully to stop trying to bring order to the chaos that is this stream. Maybe this time we'll manage to wrap this up before an hour. I doubt it. I wasted time, or maybe we would go for 2 hours. But let's try and take it step by step. So yeah, Rico, I will use this one for a while before I switch into the Tada. Cluster of voices, and then probably revert to the Arakoa until I find something else. Yeah, I missed that event. You saw how it's called, Harvest, I think. That food and drink used to be bis, but fortunately not anymore, so there was no need to bother with it. Some fireworks, some quest for some consumables. Retail people tend to play for keeps, so nothing important there. Maybe there was some achievement, doesn't matter. So yeah, you can see one NPC got left behind to remind us of the sad past. And yeah, about the Durata, I don't know how, what and why, but I just wanna mention here while we're at it that Durata, this part especially, I mean this part used to be full of life, duelers and other stuff. I don't know what happened there. I even remember it used to be long ago so full that some people would go duel in that Malgo area where now the Darkmoon Fair portal is. Why is no one here? And Elven Forest, you know, Goldshire, and is pretty packed. Maybe, I mean, it's not just the setup, how things are positioned. There is something else. I don't know what. I guess those would be the, maybe not. Let's see. I will try not to move. Maybe just like this. Okay, no. So yeah, seems you didn't like my magnum opus, understandably so. I'm giving you the cyberspace syrup and you're missing out, your loss. I guess some parts, some might take it the good way, some might take it the bad way. I guess that's what happens when you keep things vague. But I felt like I needed to go into it because I find it fascinating. I wanted to talk about it long ago, and it's somehow connected with the point of this channel, although more and more this is like some dear imaginary diary. And I don't know, vlog, or but it was supposed to be with, you know, offloading some fake knowledge and you know, free to play and stuff in general, and I don't know, MMOs and stuff. Yeah, I almost forgot about the MMOs. Although this is all long and boring, at least it's not some dank, dry data dump. Now that's making it kinda specific. But let's not go into that anymore. Let's go into something, I guess nothing is really useful. And I guess I just like talking about random stuff too much. Nothing's gonna change there. Let's do we try and what's the thing I should get rid of first? Doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm gonna try and stop and embrace the chaos. So do we talk about MMOs in general or WoW or what? I forgot a lot of stuff. I am not writing it down, and maybe inspiration and visions are best served hot. But here's some stale ones. I'm guessing I've seen some, and with the current events and all, but those movies where with the drill sergeants and usually have some drill sergeant yell at some soldier or soldiers and they are standing still, all shaved and clean cut and polished and clean and everything is tidy and nice and all, and they just stand there and are supposed to do everything they're told. And that kinda inspired me, because that's some kind of extreme. That's the best they ever had. That shit maybe still works, maybe it used to work in some other times, but in between you had pretty much those war bands and war parties and mercenaries and such, and some you get the picture. There's no need to go into that too much. So what I'm saying is, for example, in the field, and I heard a story or two, you have a bunch of guys with guns, and especially in some remote areas and where there's more of a chaos and uncontrolled the situations and stuff. Who the fuck is gonna go there and tell them what to do? Like I said, at least one of them just needs to snap and the shit is going down. So of course they're gonna be unorderly and do whatever. But what's my point here? Army, in a way, had it, due to times and circumstances, the best they could have. I don't know what the future holds, but maybe they're gonna keep that, maybe not. What the fuck am I saying? I'm saying two things. The same goes for MMOs. MMOs also had that position of people doing whatever they told them to do. Grind that, do that, level that, blah blah blah. My personal opinion is that ship has long sailed far, far away. I mean, any MMO, WoW 2, how many new players do they get? And how many old players do they lose? Sure, some of those old players go to other MMOs perhaps. Maybe they find their stuff that are not changed in WoW, because they are really stubborn about stuff. But we can understand that, because they really need you to stay and grind. I'm gonna forget the Teldrassil, Nordrassil, because that's what they are used to doing. And whenever, okay, one key point here, whenever large game start losing players, what do? They double down on existing player base. They don't care what's gonna happen in the future. They just double down on existing player base. And the huge success of WoW, it was like, I guess, that World 3, whose giant shade stopped others MMO from developing, and also WoW from developing. I cannot now, this is the thing I forgot to write down and thought I forgot, but here it is. When was the last time, and maybe I'm not thinking straight or whatever, that WoW implemented something new, something revolutionary, something fun, and that improved the game? They did add some nice improvements, but nothing, that the best MMO in the history of the universe should. And of course they are playing it safe. And of course they want you to regrind, and that's why you're not getting anything account wide, relatively speaking. No account wide reputation. You need to regrind that and stuff like that. Maybe not 100%, but you need to redo it. And now my watch is over. I mean, the trail, I lost it. But the thing is, I and others will not say anything that much new, or maybe some details, but it's pretty much everything is known. And I'm really trying not to take this segue, but I don't know. Yeah, about that metaphor, I guess, and they are standing on the shoulders of vanilla WoW, in every sense of that sentence. And I'm guessing while Chris Metzen was just a addition to the team. They were fighting back, but now he has the title. He's the boss once again. So things are gonna be different, much different now. And I think I said this already. If WoW, this WoW, came out today, present WoW, it would have the same success others MMO have and had. So not much. And that connects with the stuff I said previously. Will they do something? What will they do? I have no clue, but I'm not that much into the Scourge. Though I think they are going for that as for the sure shot, and I'm guessing it will work for a lot of people. Me personally, I'm not that much into it, but I guess it's something that unites a lot of people, so it makes sense. I mean, I could also make a whole stream talking about my understanding of Blizzard and the story and the game development and stuff, but maybe some other time. Was that maybe yes, maybe not? Let's now just wing it, because let me try and remember the segue, and maybe later on see what time it is, and I probably can't stream for much longer. Maybe just about the I can't remember. I lost the segue there. Okay, let's rest a bit. White Sun of Durotar. Yeah, I almost forgot that. I guess there are different sentiments. I've seen that one content creator colleague loves those new tabards, those male ones. I guess that's creativity and personal preference. For me, I got extremely triggered. There was something else I forgot. I was triggered too. I installed Opera, and I guess I'm too hard on the game developers because I can't find a internet browser that understands. I guess I'm a specific case, but the UI I just hate it on all the browsers. They have all those options, and 99% of them I don't care at all about. You know, no home button, no. I just need, a couple of stuff in the UI and that's it, and they put some bunch of nothing, and I mean I got rid of the most, but wasted a lot of time and nerves on stupid thing. And about the tablet, that's exactly what I meant by artsy-fartsy shit. I sure hope that's not it. It's like, somebody says, I have a gift for you, and then gives you white chocolate. That's just some sugared milk in a compact form, in the, I forgot, solid form. Take that shit and get the fuck out. So it's just like that with those tabards. I appreciate, the tabards and all, but male tabard? What's the point? I mean, my personal opinion. There are people that love it, and that's good. It's made for them, and it's made by people that share the same sentiment, so that's fine. I'm just, venting here. I really didn't like it. Tabbed, male tabbed, it's kinda oxymoron there. I'm guessing that's the word. And yeah, those other ones with that, not really turtleneck, but almost, and have some split and some, they look like those dresses. I mean, the upper part looks like a bra, and the lower parts like some, those coats with those, how is it called, those tails. I don't know, I'm guessing I'm not the target audience. One more thing, I doubt that they have employed all their resources into making some rework. Have they ever? I mean, just go and rewatch any expansion announcement so far. If you are very excited about the BlizzCon and you can just handle it, you just need it right now, go on YouTube or whatever, whenever, and see one of those videos, expectations versus reality, and how it started, how it went. Maybe get things into perspective there. What I mean is, I don't really expect any rework. They might do a bit of here and there over time, some new stuff, and sadly no tablets for me. There will be some, what's my point? I doubt that they have employed all those resources into making something new. They are gonna cut it short and make something, a new expansion, but nothing overboard there. Pun not intended. Who knows where we're gonna go and how. But my point is, it's more likely that the structure, they pretty much have new people, not only to the coding and the game, but their game in general. So that's 3 times the new. So I'm guessing that's where one of the issues lies. And this situation with Chris Metzen, with that army metaphor, reminded me, when there's some army general and he has his own view and they retire him, and then something bad happens and they need him, so they bring him back, and he wants to help and wants to come back. First, what usually happens, first sign of trouble, they shoot him in the back. So anything goes wrong, and I'm expecting they're dumping the body. That nice scene, tiles and gun at the back of someone's head. Positive stream. I think one more thing I need to drop is the bitter stuff. But just something that popped to mind. And now I hope we will have some more time for MMO speak in general. I think I've seen Terrorist Land, and I saw on one occasion that they, maybe I said that, put a bit of space between terrace and land. And I think something caught my eye. I didn't really pay that much attention, that some part of the world was a bit more realistic, a bit more like Final Fantasy, but we will see what's going on there. As you know, I said that before, sadly Wayfinder at the moment is not for me. They seem to have issues. Now, of course, they put their bad foot first. I don't know how this expression goes. Give me a sec. I mean, I wish them luck, of course, because we need something new, something else to happen, and that's the most realistic thing that we have at this moment. So of course I wish them luck, but like I said, the launch wasn't good. And objectively I have no clue what's going on, but subjectively, a while back I checked the stream and the Twitch category, and there were 9 viewers. I went in and I've seen, at least it was nicely divided among 9 streamers. That's one more viewer than I have. But things are not looking good. Like I said, objectively I don't know why, but subjectively I mentioned my reasons for it. I doubt that they will do anything about it, but that's up to them. Now speaking in general, I used to think that development will go in the way that they will do the most with the least, but I guess that was way too naive. They're of course gonna just go at it and not think about it and not look back. So my delusion that they will try to squeeze everything they can out of any kind of hardware was completely wrong. And now from general, let's go into specific. Back to Wayfinder. Like I said, I'm not into regrinding PvE stuff, though for me PvP works perfectly fine, and game doesn't have to have PvP to be successful, clearly, no matter what I think. Subjectively yes, but objectively clearly not. There are a plethora of examples, but it kinda helps from my point of view, though I guess balancing might be a bit tougher then. Though there's one, I just remembered, I would forget, there's one clip I also wanna play that pretty much explains it. Maybe they should not focus, not them, but in general, on creating all those systems, and they should focus on making systems that they do make working, prioritize a bit better. There's no need for us to know how amazing of a system designer you are, just make it work. So I guess that's about Terrace Land and Wayfinder. What else do we have? Nothing. So yeah, I guess I will have to mention other people as well here, which I'm not glad about. Though so far I had some trail of thoughts here, but okay, let's see how we do it. I did say a lot before, and I didn't wanna go all out, but okay, let's say it like this. I used to, from time to time, not anymore, and I see the interest for, okay, let's not say it like that. So a while back there was some videos about some stuff at Riot in general and Riot MMO, and some of it were interesting to the wide masses, some not, which I was surprised with, because it was pretty telling. But I thought, maybe there's some other reasons for it. Maybe I'm too trusting. With all due respect to the content creator, that wasn't it. Let me make that clear. It just, I was thinking what's going on, and then something happened that pretty much told me what was going on. There was another video referencing that video, and that one garnered a lot more attention, and everybody was surprised, which tells me two things. First of all, not that many people search by most recent, and second, most people don't search at all, rightfully so, because what are they gonna search for? There is nothing, and the only something that there is, the interest is generated by the content creator. So they are carrying the content. I think I made myself clear here. So people will not look for it, but they will engage with it. Maybe I made it even worse now, but hopefully not. And try to pick up the pace and get rid of this. So it seems that I don't know if they can use something, but it seems that they scrapped the old stuff and they're making everything from scratch. And I am aware that is it that the new Riot MMO, someone in charge was recently I can't really think straight now. I want to focus on other stuff, but they have a new person in charge, a female. I mean, no disrespect, I just only, saw a glimpse of it. So things are, cooking, but it seems that they are just starting to cook. So don't expect anything anytime soon. And also, there's a lot of stuff. I let's say something positive. I saw that what is it, Soul Fighter, and I really like the cinematic and everything about it. I mean, theoretically and artistically, so good game there. And one detail, that climbing up the stairs really reminded me of the Phoenix and If I Ever Feel Better video. So that was an extra plus for me. But other than that, other news, I get recommended stuff, and a lot of bad news. I wasn't aware, you know, some people were trying to warn, you know, Riot is making a lot of mistakes, but one more thing, you know, I knew, you know, there are no unlimited resources, you know, and they clearly want some extra money, which is normal, and I guess I'm more used to being I am decentralized when it comes to monetization quite a bit. So let me tell you, out of all the things they can do, I mean, not only them, but in general, pay to test and you know, pay for early access and stuff, that's not a problem. Or some, you know, overpriced skins, that's fine from my point of view. Compared to other stuff, that's just fine. But it also shows that they need the money. They are young, and they were young and they needed the money, and they when they had the option, instead of trying something new, like any large corporation, they got scared and they just doubled down on what they had. And from one point, definitely it was a mistake. We'll see what happens next in the future, and I guess that isn't a nice segue, but the thing is, they had the main guy leave, and I mean, when they scrapped the old MMO, I don't know, but and what Ghostcrawler will do with his, but okay, let's try and finish this. But it seems that we will not get any new information anytime soon for the Ghostcrawler's MMO either, but not complaining, just saying. But I strangely expect for his MMO to come out sooner. Not only because I think they're gonna do things faster, but I also think Riot MMO is gonna take things a bit slower. And like I said, maybe he found the right combo, you know, some large company behind him, but he's in charge, and you know, is able to, you know, make things work faster, better. We will see. Let's remain hopeful. I myself, you know, pretty much am out of gaming, and you know, it's my fault for going down that rabbit hole. I guess I just really wanted a new MMO to play, but tough luck. I mean, not complaining, just saying. Was there something else? Probably, but I forgot. There was something else. Oh, there's people doing the daily. Yeah, you can, if you do those dailies, I guess I'll show it later. Do we? We are close to. There was something else, and it totally slipped my mind. Yeah, I guess it was about the. Since you know MMOs are, yeah, fucking forget the meme thing, because MMOs are, you know, large investment. I guess I said that before. We can only hope for those larger teams and MMO likes, because that's one of the points of the intro. Me as a PvPer, for me both of those answers are right. Sure, you want, you know, to crush the enemies and stuff, but you also want some wind in your hair, and the falcon and the step and I don't know what else he said. He cheated. He said 4 things. You know, some place like this, when you can go between the battleground queues and, you know, maybe do a thing or two. Okay, I should probably end it here, but let's check. Yeah, I'm tired. I barely do any research anymore. So good game on the people that do. And okay, I mean, for WoW, I think they're too far out. I don't think they're gonna go free to play at all, and I don't even know if they should. Personally, I would like if they removed some restrictions, but I don't expect that to happen either. And you know, when you keep things vague, it's like riddles, and your mind can go who knows where, and people just Google riddles. I promised myself I'm not gonna use Google and search. I mean, say Google, say look it up and search, but I guess this is easier. What the fuck did I mean by this? Even if I do write stuff down, I have no clue. Yeah, glider stack to 200 now. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't check the fucking stream. Okay, we're gonna break another 1 hour, but I don't wanna leave stuff for late. What did I fucking mean by this? I will not bother with it now. Probably gonna just delete it. Fuck it. Yeah, about the... I don't know why I wrote this, but of course people are gonna jump at stuff, and maybe this can be used for MMO likes too, or lights, doesn't matter. I mean, when, for example, they even who plays board games these days, you know, that's what I wanted to say about the MMOs and stuff. Things changed. You can't expect from people to engage in games as they used to. Even they cut down on Monopoly and stuff. I mean, for dungeons, for example, you can make them, you know, part-time, you know. Like, you know, you do a boss and then you can quit or get an option for another one. And you know, for people that just want to do a 1 or 2, they can, but for people that want to continue, they can also. So, you know, give them an option based on the amount of time they have. It's like, you know, the zones and the patches. Of course, some are gonna speedrun it and go all out. You know, it's been done already, I think, in Pandaria or wherever. You know, release one zone, then, you know, chill, let people do it and chill. If you give them, if you give a dog, you know, a bunch of food, he's gonna eat until he's full and beyond. You know, you need to split that into pieces and stuff. And yeah, sometimes when I search for Riot MMO on Twitter, like I said, you know, the engagement is pretty much non-existent, which is normal, and the stuff that it's there, it's like, you know, in those, you know, old times, and you know, you go to some town in the middle of nowhere and the latest newspapers are 3 years old. It's something like that, you know. People still ask Ghost Scroller on Twitter about Riot, about League of Legends. You know, that's how much some people are informed. You know, that League of Legends things, you know, what you gonna do about it? You know, so most of the engagement that does exist, it's from the people that have no clue what is going on. I guess there's other stuff, but I really am now perplexed by this that I wrote, but I'm just gonna turn it off. Fuck, 1 hour. I guess it's yeah, I'm just gonna go out and show you what I wanted, and let's end this.
Yes. Greetings, young one.
So if you're cheap like me, talk to this guy, pick up your 5 gold, you run around. If you wanna 25 of the currency, you do this, and if you want your free goggles,
From Ka!
he's the guy. Soon the event will start and you will see, I guess it's no wonder that at 2 o'clock in the morning nobody will be there. Now can we do some those propaganda, socialism, I don't know how it's called in English. We are looking into the bright future, comrades.
Alas, must true love ever remain out of Rico reach? See you soon. Real soon.
Farewell.